obviously the guy who didn't read is a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
But I feel like the bigger issue there is the guy who left an onsite halfway through because they don't remember their email password. Like,
Like, I could understand if it was like, oh yeah, the rest of the user setup will have to be done by support. I finished setting the computer up. Contact them. I have to get to my next onsite. I get it.
or even
Like, look,
even they forgot the password to log in. Please, someone finish the setup remotely. The actual box is live.
right? At least finish the box, right? But yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. It's like, right? Like, I could understand if it was a part of a digital setup and they just needed to get her logged into everything. And so he left because he was like, "Well, just call them. They'll get you sorted out." I don't have access to resetting your password, so I have to go to my next job. Fine, totally fine. Dude forgot the fucking external there. Like, he literally left this computer half assembled at this location, and then marked the task done, and then told the UDC team that he finished setting up. And just left it as a little side note in the notes section of, oh, well, actually, there needs to be a second on site because I didn't finish my job.
He was getting shit canned so hard.
Well, I mean, there's a line of people getting fucking slapped with the manager baton because the guy I messaged should have read the notes and shouldn't have closed his task about getting this user set up. And then, because he took so long to get back to me and just bumped it off with, oh, it's not my problem anymore. That's literally the message he sent me. It's a you problem, it's not my problem.
Oh no.
Well, I'm about to make it your problem and then some, buddy.
I was just like, all right, nuclear hammer time.
Let's see. Let's screenshot, paste into email. There you go,
So
man.
yeah, then the tier 2 guys try to kick it back to me. I just fucking clap on them as well. And finally, my manager calls me into a meeting, and he's like, "All right, so I need you to lay out literally everything that happened." And so I do, and he's like, "Jesus fucking Christ." Okay, I'll get this sorted out, and I guess I have to do a service review on like 5 people now.
Are they Indian tech support?
No Indian tech support here. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's all local guys,
Yeah.
and they're just fighting off.
Yeah,
Imagine
they're just
risking your
fucking dumb.
job because you're an arrogant piece of shit.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of fucking wild. It is kind of fucking wild because this guy, the one that they initially said, well, why you didn't explain. I put all the info for the problem whenever I do escalations like this, where it's clearly not a tier 1 issue. I can't do shit about this. It has to be done by tier 2. I put all of everything that needs to be done in the what needs to be done section of the task instead of what I've done section of the task because I haven't done anything. But that's the only section that this dipshit reads. He doesn't read any other sections. And so when I don't put notes in the what I've done section, then he's like, "Oh, there's not enough notes here." I'm like, "Well, if you actually fucking read the task." But now, finally, he got caught red-handed by the boss in the middle of a fucking group chat.
Because he had the balls to just be like, this isn't my problem.
Yeah. Oh, well, you need to go call her again to figure out what's going on. It's like, well, bitch, I fucking did.
Why do you think I escalated to you, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than incompetent tech support who has no reading comprehension.
Yeah. No,
Like
it's
it's why I tell people NZXT makes solid builds.
yeah.
Don't buy from them if you want good tech support.
Oh
Actually,
yeah, of course, no.
there's a full paragraph It's like, hey, I'm having issues with one of my dim slots. Here's what I did. Here's the step. Here's the test. Here's the test I ran. Hey, so can you try swapping the slots? Like, did you read?
No, of
At
course
all.
not. No, they're fucking Indian tech support. Of course, the reading comprehension isn't involved with Indian tech support.
No. Now, one thing I want to say. So we had a wonderful event happen around 1:30 today. We recently migrated our fabulous ERP system, by which I mean barely functioning piece of spit and duct tape together mess made in Java 1.0, boys.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, it's older than I am by a significant degree. This is back in the day when UI meant user idiot, at least as far as developers were concerned. Anyway, point is, we migrated it to the cloud, and then around 1 o'clock, things are going real slow in the ERP system, but everything else is working fine. 1:30. Hey, did you just kick off the system? Yeah, I did. You too? Yep. Whole office. Oh, okay. I head over to engineering. Engineering's all just kind of standing around looking like gormless idiots, more than they usually do, I mean. Because they're all clustered around a couple desks. And I'm like, your guys' system down? Yep. We come to find out the service that we just migrated to the cloud, they're completely down. So-
Yes, always great when the cloud has an outage.
It was working fine. We had our own servers. Now, I'll grant you, there was a problem with the servers at one point when the power went out, and the server room got real hot.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah, because the
Minor
servers
inconvenience.
were probably on backup power, but the AC wasn't on backup power, so the servers
ding,
kept
ding.
running.
They
Ding,
didn't have
ding,
thermal
ding.
cutout.
No, they probably had them on UP. So I can almost guarantee you explain the exact series of events that occurred. The IT guy knows that servers need to have contiguous uptime. So he sells the entire marketing or whoever's in charge of purchasing team on buying a bunch of expensive UPS batteries to put the servers on. And then when the power outage does finally hit, the servers all stay on. Yay! Except none of the computers are on, so it doesn't fucking matter. And because the power's out, that means the internet's out, so it doesn't fucking matter. And the power is out, but they don't have the AC also attached to a backup circuit, so it doesn't fucking matter, and the whole room overheats.
Ding,
But-
ding.
Yeah.
Ding.
But your UPS system is supposed to tell your computer when the battery is getting low and either shut it down at that point and save everything, or your system is supposed to hit thermal cutout and go, oh shit, it's getting too hot, and shut off.
Not
One or
if
the
your
other.
thermal cutout's reporting to another computer that's not on the UPS system and therefore cannot report back saying shut down.
No. Thermal cutout is built into the motherboard unless you are a
Not
fucking
unless
moron
you've
and turn that
disabled
off.
it.
What kind of? Oh god.
Polish.
No.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee you the series of events that was involved in that one. Oh my god, the servers keep having problems when it gets hot out. I know, we'll just disable the thermal cutoff. That way we can just keep running them whenever it gets hot out.
Hey, the servers are in a small room that we have a lot of AC dedicated to, but sometimes it gets Now, I want to be clear, I wasn't there for this,
Yeah,
but I have seen our server room.
yeah,
And our server room was small.
yeah,
It was not well ventilated. It's in a
Yeah.
factory.
yeah.
Yep.
So Sneaky's probably right. Although I do want to say there was the other time we had that major issue with the servers, but in all fairness, that had nothing to do with IT and everything to do with the severely exploded transformer. Sneaky, Max, you guys remember when I sent you the video footage of my office?
Oh yeah, is that what happened? Oh right, with the yeah.
With the discount strobe light.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just a severely exploded transformer.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, you know what
Oh.
happened today in office news?
Hit us.
So I had a customer call in. They had some Wi-Fi issues. It kept going out for some reason in the warehouse. All right, no problem. We go ahead, we reset the WAPs, we reprovision them, all that fun stuff. Okay, they're back online. They're reporting in. And then we keep getting rogue alerts, however, from them. That's weird. Why are they getting rogue alerts? Oh, we're resetting everything. We can't find a single damn thing wrong with this whole system. Then it comes time for one of the employees to leave. And he turns off his forklift. And then suddenly, we stop getting rogue alarms.
Huh?
His
Okay.
hardened Windows CE instance on his forklift had a broken NIC and was causing the Wi-Fi to continuously crash.
I'm sorry, what?
Exactly!
Well, why does that forklift have windows built into it?
We were all asking these questions, okay?
It's a forklift. It has buttons and levers, and that's fucking it.
Yeah, but it's a smart forklift.
Well, I was gonna say there are times when forklifts okay, so I went to visit a vendor in Indiana. Now, obviously, I can't tell you who the vendor was, but they're pretty much one of the biggest pneumatic suppliers in the world, and they have a massive facility in Indiana.
Their signage red.
I'm not saying that part. But yeah, some dedicated Googling will get you there.
Yeah.
They have an immense amount of space, truly massive. But they need to reduce overhead, like many places do. And so they are experimenting with, one, more efficient picking systems. So for one, all of their forklifts are Wi-Fi enabled because they literally have a built-in monitor to give the forklift drivers their next set of directions
That's fair.
to go around the warehouse. And before someone goes, well, why don't they use a radio?
Do you realize how many
mean-
employees would be there?
Well, A, do you realize how many employees would be there? And B, I mean literal miles
Oh yeah, I believe it. No, 100%. Yeah.
of facility. You can't make do with a two-way radio. You just can't. There's too much stuff and way too many electric signals going
Oh,
through the whole facility.
Yeah. You'd be on so many channels. Would be active. It would be insane. Yeah.
But those forklifts also are designed to operate autonomously, and I want to be very clear, at night when there's a minimum of people in the facility. And there's
Five Nights at Freddy.
exactly. I don't even know
My
how to
God.
describe it. It's essentially sensor
Five
tape
Nights at Forklifts.
that the forklift is programmed to recognize and follows it like a road. It's actually really impressive.
That face when OSHA collaborates with the IT department.
No, like it's actually really impressive because the only way someone's going to get hurt by this is if they are
Dumb.
purposefully trying to.
Yeah.
Because the tape is it right? It's big glowy tape. It's in the middle of the floor.
But yeah.
It's
so-
and the forklifts are big. They're glowy. They have lights.
Well, forklifts, any place with forklift is supposed to have safety lanes for people to walk in and forklifts to drive in.
Yeah.
So there's
Oh,
no overlap.
absolutely. Of course there's safety lanes. There's absolutely safety lanes, right? But there's also then another lane for the forklift.
Yes.
Anyway, so gentlemen, Because Dutch is a funny language. And I want to torment Mr. Weak Sapling here.
Bro, that's German. I'm not reading German.
This is Deutsch.
Deutsch, yes, German.
This is another DXD story. Diese ist wie ein Wand jahren.
Okay, no, shut up. Let me read.
I'm sorry, I just really want to get.
Wait.
I just really wanted to get to the part where it says Konsequenzen.
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 Alright, let's see if my throat is talked enough for this. Isse ist ein Junge von 17 Jahren und lebt sein Leben. Ein Schicksalsschlag trifft ihn und er muss mit den Konsequenzen leben, welche das sind. Dafür müsst ihr schön weiterlesen.
It's not a fucking language.
You sound like you're trying to talk around the fucking borscht or something.
I mean, I do have like a throat lozenge in my mouth right now because I am still sick.
Konsequenzen.
Konsequenzen.
So this is also High School DxD in all caps lock lingua latina.
Ah yes, Latin. And
So
all in Spanish.
Latin woman. I didn't realize
All of
Latin
those
women had
All
their
of
own.
those are in Spanish.
I didn't realize Latin women had their own special language. But here we
You
are.
know?
Not quite how that works, but sure.
I mean, it's lingua latina, not Spanish. It's
No, it's supposed to be Latin, I think. That's
Arn,
French
you're
or
probably
something?
right, but I would rather put this down to an intentional change.
yeah, because
than a
here's
spelling error.
Spanish. There's
Well, I mean,
Spanish.
all of the stories in there are in Spanish, so I'm gonna just make the guess that it's some
You know what it
South
was?
American retards.
Yeah, it was probably some like Tumblrite. This is how I want to say my Spanish words. I'm gonna go ping the fanfiction.net admin mods to add my
I
random
will say,
language.
The title of the first story there is fucking hilarious.
El Descende del Mal Abyss Trinity.
No, the topmost one.
Oh. El Clan de Black Goku.
God, no.
El Clan de Black Goku en High School DxD Nuevo Clan.
Goku Renaissance High School XD con todo su
Okay, hang on.
su
Why is there
recuerdos.
some kind of Uyu Kyora looking ass Kirito on the next story?
Cambiando la historia.
No, wait, does he have the
Cuando
fucking
los padres
eyes?
de Issei-
Oh, it's just heterochromia. Okay.
Yeah. Cambino de la historia!
I'm sorry.
Ah!
Wait. No, Sneaky. I just thought, you know what? You could make I bet you could make a great shit post about a security guard that profiles people not based on race or gender. It profiles them based on their like how close to a main character they look. He's got heterochromia. Bring him down.
the main character, the anti-character squad.
Exactly.
Based.
Sir, you've been selected for a random search. You know, this doesn't start happening until I dyed my hair blue.
I never got random searched until the day my mom died.
Oh no.
Those
Do you think it might
wolves.
have anything to do with the large leather trench coat?
No, it's all about the
No.
wolves.
Oh, wait, he's got blonde hair and he's 10 and he's 6 foot tall. We're gonna need to search him.
Man, I used to get searched all the fucking time until I got
Because
fat.
you looked like a fucking gang member.
No, actually, when I started looking like a gang member, they stopped searching me.
That's weird.
The only time I ever got searched after my tall, skinny phase was when one of the security guards wanted to cup my dick. Yeah. Literally, I got pulled aside, and all he did was cup my privates and said, "You really should wear a cup. It's too big."
Huh?
And I was just like, "What?"
That's when you fucking sue, my dude.
Yeah, I could, but I just honestly I couldn't be. I didn't.
Stu, nothing. That's when you punch somebody in the fucking throat.
No.
Pregunta de ese.
Suing is infinitely better.
Yeah, it would be. It's. I don't know. It didn't like dawn on me until after I like left the plane. And at that point, I was like, I just didn't want to. I didn't want to think about it
Got
anymore.
sexually assaulted.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wouldn't be the
We-
first time actually that someone had walked up to me and just grabbed my dick.
Ah.
Fair
0
enough.
for 2 on
Yeah.
it being women.
Ah.
Oh,
Well,
that's even
at least we
worse.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll never forgive the gays.
Nor should you.
So
Much
anyway,
harder
we
than
have
the
an anime crossover and high school DxD story, which I'm sure will be completely reasonable and understandable in its story summary. This is
What
called
the
Eternal Samsara, the Wanderer of Worlds, by Mater of the Fourth Wall.
What in God's name?
That's right, Mater, the car from Cars.
Yeah, I don't see a problem here.
The Venerable One,
God, he has
the
a great name.
Reincarnator Extraordinaire, has lived through it all. 9 lives showed him many shades of life. He was a hero. He was a demon
Oh.
lord, a heavenly beast, and a
okay.
time-manipulating vampire.
Okay.
Oh, God.
It's supposed to be Master Fourth Wall. That's his patron, at least. Oh my god, he has
Oh.
173 members.
173 people are paying him for this garbage?
A minimum of $6 a person.
What?
Yeah.
No. This dude's getting paid fucking like
this-
$900?
Swear to God. Let's see. 962 posts. Okay, I mean, to be fair, he is providing content.
Okay, $5 minimum, not $6. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing mental conversions, my bad. It's 60 Norwegian, which used to be.
If you pay annually, you save 10%.
God.
I'm the Cursed Gamer, Marvel False God, One Piece, Hiroshima Voyage. Okay, I'm actually starting to understand why people might be buying into this absolute scam.
Yeah.
Because this dude's literally selling his stories.
20 chapters ahead, bro. Oh, what on earth?
Oh.
I'm not sure what I just heard, and I hate it.
Lolly Luck Sugar Guardian.
Yeah.
Hey,
Huh?
never speak again.
Please stop speaking, yeah.
All of you, there's one token to grade one OC who will interact with the story. Ah, yes, so you can pay to make the story worse.
You can pay to make the story worse.
That's great. We need that. I want to go pay him now just so I can fucking annihilate all the stories.
Full library access in Discord. Okay. Yeah, 20 chapter. I mean, like, honestly, like, he's probably got a lot of One Piece fans. I mean, honestly, a lot of One Piece fans are probably looking at it and being like, $1 for a chapter ahead, and I can get 20 of those dollar chapters ahead. That's like $20 a month. The deal. I always wanted to read ahead.
Sneaky, they'd say that's like $200 a month. Deal.
It's like 300% value.
Wait, is he on, let's see, Kemono.party.
Is he on Kenmo? If he is.
Probably. I have to activate my VPN in a second.
Pregunte.
Regante.
It's just, wow. Yeah. So I'm gonna assume that a lot of his stories are gonna be an excessive amount of horny posting. Why can't you be this good? Sign, huh?
What?
Why can't you make somehow a minimum of
He's not on Kemono. What a shame.
$750 a month by just writing horny stories?
Hang on, let me see. If it'll load.
You
There
won't
we go.
load.
I make about $1,000 more than that a month.
All right, well, fair enough. You know
Just
what?
writing horny stories.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, yep,
Respect.
yep.
And that's at $3 per
I mean, look, it's
on the
I don't really
subscription.
respect you, but congratulations.
I mean, no. To be fair though,
Money's money.
he did just say he is charging half price for what this guy is, and he's making way more than him.
That's
I
very
have
true.
364 subscribers.
Yeah, and now honestly, to be fair though, as well, I mean, when you do lower the price, it turns out more people will consider it to be a value.
Yep.
Because it's like, I mean, it's fucking hell. I do that shit. There's some people that I give $1 to them a month. Like, it's not that big of a deal for me to give $1 to someone a month. But if you get like 1,000 people giving you $1 a month, you know, then it becomes $1,000. But each person only gives $1. So, you know, it adds up, especially when you make it so cheap. And then a lot of people even then go like, well, I don't feel like pirating it because it's just $1.
Yes.
Yeah.
The old Gabe Newell.
Wait, now I gotta check. Is Sign on Kemono Party?
That's a good point. How many of those orders honestly, it is actually mind-blowing that Sign is making as much money as he is on
No, he's not.
his horny posting, considering how terrible he is at updating.
True.
And just
I'm not that
absolutely
bad.
horrendous at ever keeping up with his queue. And how
Okay,
he
see,
constantly takes commissions and then just gets to them months later.
I do actually have a schedule that I keep
Oh
to.
yeah, and I'm looking at the
3
schedule
posts
right.
a week.
Yeah, I'm looking at the schedule right now, and it says you're late, going all the way back to April.
Yes, it does. God damn it! Shut up.
It's been half a year.
I know
Sign.
exactly how far behind I am.
Sign. We are entering October.
Yeah,
The
it's half a
year is almost over, my dude. Time is slipping away. You
Yes,
are
it is.
aging.
The clock is ticking. Will you stand and fight, or will you perish?
The
like a
problem
dog?
is
Yeah.
that a lot of people
Yeah.
don't understand the concept of first come, first served.
Yeah.
So I get these who, after they've, paid for one, a week later, they ask me, hey, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? I'm sitting here, dude, this is my schedule. This is where you are on the list. I will get to it, I promise. It's just going to take a little while. Well, I want my stuff. Okay. All right, then. And then somebody gets bumped, and I slowly pull back on taking requests from that person when they do that. It's like, no, I'm sorry, I can't take it right now. My schedule's full up, and I don't want to, have you expecting something immediately when I can't deliver immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, this is why it's important to just, understand the services that you're paying for.
Yeah, but see, that would require reading comprehension, which is already really impressive that they even made it to Sign in the first place.
I've explained it repeatedly, but Yeah.
And really, it's impressive that people people who can't imagine things are even capable of reading signed stories either.
Do we know anyone like that?
Yeah, can't be. Oh yeah, the Asman story video. Yeah. So apparently Asman looked up some TikToks about teachers teaching, talking about how the students they're teaching are getting dumber, and how this one teacher who was teaching children in 7th grade, only about half of them had a 4th grade reading level, and the rest of them were illiterate.
That's what happens when you keep fucking passing them every year and don't hold them back and make them actually do the work.
Well, yes. But also, she was like, it's really trippy because she also teaches a 5th grade class, but these are all the retarded students, like the people who have major learning disabilities and just like need a special one-on-one teaching style to get them to learn anything.
Yeah.
And they're all more literate than the 7th graders with no learning disabilities.
The retards are doing better than the quote unquote normal students.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wood chippers.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Anyway, so back to this reincarnator of multiple worlds. Roots die hard as he finds himself in incredible joy when he is reincarnated as Modern World in Mere Human, his 10th life. D&D Oshinoko Noragami.
What on earth? That's fucked up.
So let's see. So goes into this big thing about a backstory. Goes into this whole thing about he's lost his powers because of some arbitrarily weird time space anti-reincarnator agency is hunting him down. Oh, he was the doctor that got killed in Oshinoko. Okay.
The fuck is Oshinoko anyway?
It's this weird ass fucking story about this pop idol who has glowing star eyes, and she gets killed by her stalker after giving birth or something, or before giving birth, or like she got killed and then gave birth. I don't know.
She gave birth before getting killed.
Okay, yeah, there we go. And then her daughter was a reincarnator who knew who her mom was in her previous life.
What the
Something like that.
fuck?
Yeah, both kids are reincarnations, and the boy, it has incest, right?
There are implications.
Oh yeah, the boy was the doctor. And the girl is one of his patients. Yeah, that's what it was. Yep.
And both of them are fans of the idol.
Yeah, somehow, despite them dying after the kids were born, they got reincarnated into the kids.
Yeah, I mean the title is literally my favorite idol's kids. So
and so they work together as Brocon and Syscon to do the idol industry and also find the guy who murdered their mom.
Yep.
That sounds weird.
It's kind of weird, yeah, but it's apparently very good, and the music is banging.
Oh shit! What was that one with the really ballin' music? The Edo period general who gets transported.
Yeah, boy, Kongman.
Yeah, your boy Kongman. That fucking opening was
That's
something
amazing.
else.
Yeah,
That's an amazing show.
That one is actually just so fucking good. It is so good.
I really have to sit down and watch that someday.
It's great. I love it. Right, let me find the OP.
Yeah, let me
I got it.
yeah, let me
See, I already posted it.
just cue that up. Yeah. Yeah, that fucking OP is goddamn.
It just fucks so hard. I don't understand how they did it, but by God.
Look,
Some
I don't know
good
how they
shit,
made
man.
such a dumb concept. I'm sorry. Right? Like, it's the
No,
stupidest
it's a
sounding
dumb as
concept.
shit concept, 100%.
But it kind of makes sense though. We have one of the greatest like general strategicians of all of Asia's history, and then you apply that strategic mind to becoming well, top idol. It's just genius. It
Yeah.
just works. It doesn't make any sense. I'm just making shit up, but it's a really good show though. It actually fucks super hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Marin and his ancient Chinese producer, yeah.
Yep.
Incest with Oshinoko is the girl promised the doctor they would get married if she got better, and she found out that her new brother is a doctor and she brought up the promise, so people are thinking it's gonna go down the incest route. Yeah. Yeah, I can see why that would be. The
Yeah,
manga artist also repeatedly retweets incest-based art. Yeah, okay. I can, yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I will not be reading that now.
No, I mean like it is pretty much officially sanctioned, which is funny as hell.
I am monarch of brightest night, the supreme overlord of stars, who never bowed to gods in heaven itself.
Holy fuck! I am in physical pain.
Oh, holy shit. I
What kind
can't.
of shoony bullshit is that?
People really fucking paid for this shit?
Yep.
Ah. One Thrust Man, A Journey Through the Multiverse.
No.
You
no.
author.
No, we didn't. Bro.
Yeah.
Bro. And they aren't even on FFN. Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't imagine why One Thrust Man is not available on FFN.
I can't
imagine why.
I am thankful it isn't.
Imagine, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, so we got Marvel False God. As the avatar of an Egyptian goddess, he earns powers similar to Black Adam. Ah, yes, the avatar of a female god. He's male. Oh, it is modern
I'm
day.
pretty sure that's not how that works.
Yeah. The Shrewd
I mean,
Enrique.
hang on. I want to be very clear what I'm about to say. DC has made similar things and played them for a gag and a half in the past. So
Well, actually, to be fair, certain mythologies, especially the Indian ones, but also to a certain extent the ancient Egyptian and whatnot, have some very I don't want to use this term, but I will have to say fluid takes on
Yes.
genders for
Yes.
godly avatars. 'Cause, like they
Yes.
just do pick whatever form they can fuck with most people with, essentially. So I'm not surprised at all that they would
Well,
pick
that does pretty much describe Zeus to a T.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's usually the other way around, but
Mr.
Well.
Bucket of Water.
Mr. Goose.
Anyway, yeah, Enrique starts his journey in the fuckfest of Marvel Universe. Tags anti-hero, power hungry, sex, big sex. Self-insert.
Yeah, I bet he was doing a lot of self-inserting, all right.
Yeah.
You're not funny.
I know. Neither are you, so we have something in common.
I know I'm not funny. I've never pretended otherwise.
Fair enough.
It's fair. Fair. But, oh. Yeah. 52 chapters, 107,000 words. That means each chapter is 2,000 words, which means when you are paying $20 a month, you are paying $20 for fucking 40k words the first month. And judging from the update rate of July 31st, starting in September 16th, 2022, that is roughly, I would say, a 7 plus 3, so 10 months. 10 months, so 5 chapters a month. You're on average paying around $20 for 10,000 words a month.
Yeah.
That's pretty cheap.
That is not. No, that's not cheap. That's expensive. You know how much money? You know how much money I can get? You know how much money I can get and I can put towards something way better like Vimes Enthusiast
Or, vodka.
or vodka? Entertains me about the same length of time.
I would say longer.
Well,
honestly.
to be fair, at my $10 per 1K rate, that's about $400 worth of
However,
content.
this isn't commission work sign. This is access.
Yes.
Or early access.
Okay.
Yeah, there's, as far as I'm aware, there was no commissions involved in the first 3 tiers.
Well, technically, no. First 3 tiers, yeah, no. That's just early access.
Yeah, no, literally, there's no
Discord
commissions
access,
involved in what you're paying for him. You are literally just supporting him to continue writing these stories.
Unless you buy the final tier, which is, $30 a month, in which case you can insert your own character into the story and fuck it up.
Yeah.
Which I guess technically counts as commission work. I don't know. It's a weird line. But yeah, no, it's fucked up.
Yeah. So yeah, this is non-commission work. This is collective funding. And if you really consider it, he's being paid the equivalent of, okay, so maybe so if he updates all of his stories, let's see. The Naruto One Piece story is 123 chapters. It started updating in November. We're now in September. So that's 9 months, 10 months, 11 months.
10 months.
10 months?
It's
10
been
months.
10
Okay, so wait.
months.
Oh, well, that one would have been, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that puts it at around 10 months, and then he's got 112, so that's what, like
Kind of on more than
10 a month-ish? Yeah, so okay, so admittedly, okay, so and then
that one
this
is a
one,
lot better. In terms of
yeah,
value
that one's a
proposition.
lot better in terms of value. I mean, you're getting access to all of them too. So I mean, ultimately in the end, I guess you are getting around like 30K, maybe 40K words a month.
Yeah.
And all of his chapters are 2K words, so we don't really have to worry about figuring that one out. So yeah, I mean, ultimately 40K, is it 40K words a month for $20? All right, fair enough. Fine, I suppose. I don't really like any of his stories, though. I think
No,
they're all
yeah, I mean-
fucking dog shit.
The implication is that you actually like reading it, which is probably untrue. For
I mean,
most
okay,
sane
look, like
people.
all of his stories are literally just, okay, so One Piece Hiroshima. Held high as the god of shinobi, Harashima Shenju travels through space and time to the world of pirates. As a young man from Earth reincarnated into the world, he now has the power that can reshape the whole world. With such powers, he reckoned he has a goal to fulfill. Massive sex, big sex, self-insert, Hiroshima's powers. Okay, so effectively, Hiroshima is not getting reincarnated. Some random self-insert of the author is going to One Piece with Hiroshima as like a Force Ghost and his powers. And believes it's his duty to have the big sex with as many people as possible.
So what it sounds like is this guy just really wants to sex all the One Piece girls, and he doesn't want to actually write him doing that. He just wants to write another character doing that, and it's cringe.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Anyway, so and then you have one thrust man who just goes around having one-shot chapters with every girl in every single fandom. So
Paying for that.
my
What the
point
fuck?
being, it's garbage, it's trash, it is quite literally the fucking dime romance novels where it was just typed up garbage with sex in it.
You could probably train
Sounds
like an
about right.
AI model.
Yes,
do
you absolutely could
really easily
train an
and
AI to just output your daily
Are you
slice
sure
of
that
porn.
an AI doesn't already make that shit for Amazon
I mean,
or some
look,
shit?
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, actually, you know what? I was proud of Amazon. They limited authors to 3 self-published works a day, exactly because they knew people were going to do that shit with AI.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
3 a day is still a lot, though.
It is, but I guess they're also trying to implement some kind of, I hesitate to say this, quality standard. No, like,
Sure.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure
I know.
I mean, you were there for the fucking garbage stories of all the. Remember the era of all the fanfic authors who were trying to promote their Amazon self-published story in their fanfic? Like that was like 3 or 4 years ago, and Max went and bought one of those stories, and it was so
Max
bad.
was just loving
That thing's
it.
still lying around somewhere, buried under stuff.
It was so bad. Oh man, good shit.
What was it? The Witch's Warrior, I think is what
The
it was
Witch's
called?
Warrior, yeah. And it was just like a blatant Naruto XP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was so odd. It was so obvious with the descriptions because he was describing like word for word. I think the 4th-tailed mode or the 3-tailed mode.
Yeah.
Like, dude, hide it better at least. What is wrong with you?
No.
Yeah. Those are the
Being
days.
original requires thinking. and that's not profitable, you know.
Well, I mean, it's not so much being original as it's just creatively reinterpreting things you've seen, right? Like,
But
don't-
yeah, but that requires a
I
certain
mean, there's a
level
difference
of
between
originality.
writing fan fiction and writing your own original content.
No, really?
And, well, there's also an issue with creating quote-unquote original content where you just change the names.
That's insane. It's actually fucked up.
then he put another thumb in my mouth, and then another thumb in my mouth, and then another thumb in my mouth,
The man has 12 thumbs.
and then another thumb in my mouth.
I didn't know we were
and
dealing with
another thumb in
six-thumbed
my
man.
mouth.
It's like the six-fingered man, but it's all thumbs.
He's all thumbs.
Thumbelina?
There's
You should
close
know that
relation,
pretty
but yeah.
Oh God, 50 Shades of Grey. You were something else.
I'd
Something
say
else.
I still don't know how that sold, but I know why it sold.
Oh, we all know
But no,
exactly why
We,
it's
yeah, we
sold.
know why it's sold. Come on now.
Do I wish it was never sold? Yes.
50 Shades of Grey was like literally a god's gift to internet arguments back in the day. Whenever a woman complained about sexualization of women in like video games and shit, and you just linked them 50 Shades of Grey. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you over women's #1 bestseller.
Weird, huh?
Also, in case anyone is wondering, Azure Lane, the current gotcha king of sexualized waifus, is run by a big boobied woman.
Yep.
hilarious.
Yes. They know what sells.
Yes.
Yeah. And they love it.
Is that the
I mean-
person who made it, or are they just running the
The-
company right now?
The director of the company.
Okay.
Not necessarily, well, she isn't an artist, but she has a lot of, input in it. And she is very much in the big booba-based camp.
She's hot.
I mean, they also
Unfortunately, still Chinese, but you know.
went and got
can't have
people
it all.
like Akashi. Was it? What is their name?
Asanagi, you mean?
That's Asanagi. Yeah, they
Yeah,
went
the
fucking
artist.
commissioned Asanagi.
I mean, to be fair, the ship is called IJN Asanagi. It was all it had to happen. It was meant to be.
I'm aware. It's just I thought it'd be funny and make them my fucking secretary for a while, and then I
I'm
looked.
sorry, you made someone your secretary?
Well, yeah, in
the- in the
Azure
game, it's a
Lane
game,
you
yeah.
pick the
Ah,
waifu,
yeah.
and
Okay.
It's
they
whichever waifu's on the main menu.
Imagine not
Yeah.
picking Essex.
it also she's normally it or New Jersey.
Understandable.
But normally
America's
you do it to
Notice, I have
accelerate
not played
their...
Azure Lane in 300
Oh,
years.
I'm aware, and honestly,
Am I missing much?
No. I
I'm
will
really-
say it is now currently competing with Payday 2 for absolutely schizophrenic plot.
Oh yeah, no, the
Before
Um,
Azure Lane, what plot?
Okay,
It's
wait, hang on a
there.
minute.
Yeah.
Payday 2 got pretty fucking schizophrenic, man.
Oh no.
Oh.
Azure Lane is I would say it's way more out there in terms of like fucked up shit happening. Yeah, no.
Yes, but I mean, it also started at the same scale of you,
Yeah,
random person,
true.
now a commander of a bunch of ship girls, and space aliens are attacking. So I mean, it started at that level, and Payday 2
True.
started at go rob a bank. And I would
rob,
say,
rob a bank, and there's a funny man that cries about medic bags.
yeah,
Go have fun.
and I would say they about escalated at the same rate in terms of schizophrenia.
That's fair. Yeah.
Even
By
if
the
they're on
time
different
Payday 2
levels.
finishes, you are getting paid millions. Just a friendly reminder, the single most efficient cash mission in Payday 2 is fucking breaking an accomplice out of literal jail. Supermax federal prison.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Wait, is that Is that still the most profitable? I thought it
Yeah.
was Golden Grin.
I think Golden Grin is more profitable.
Okay, Golden Grin might be more
swear, I swear
Okay,
Golden Grin.
okay.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Actually, it's probably better time-wise because Hawks and Breakout's
Yeah.
way more fun.
True.
Because fuck Golden Grin. Holy fucking shit.
Okay, yeah.
I hate Golden Grin
Yeah,
so much.
Um,
Or please save me from the hell that is Golden Grin. I hate it.
Yeah,
I
it's,
hate it, I
it's,
hate it,
it's
I hate it, I
really
hate it.
it's really easy to save
Never.
yourself from the hell of Payday 2. Just uninstall it.
I mean, I still like playing. I just don't like playing Golden
anyway,
Grin.
look, my point is, when you start the game,
Yeah, it's rob bank.
it's pretty
haha.
normal. By
Yeah.
the time you end the game,
By the time you end the game, you're killing
super
cops with a
villains are
musket.
paying you to rob, to break into federal prisons.
No. By the
No,
end of the
no.
game, you
Yeah.
break into the White House to find the secret artifact before some fucking immortal gang
You
of
try to find it
insane
before.
Illuminati people try to use it.
Yeah, the
So you
immortal
can make your
Illuminati gang.
almost
Yeah.
dead gang
Mm.
leader reincarnate into the fucking president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the level Payday is at. Now,
Yeah,
to be fair,
The actual plot of the game is trying to stop Gus Fring from finding the ultimate meth recipe.
Yeah, yeah, it's actually
much
kind of
that.
it's actually insanely wild the level of Payday 2 lore gets, but Azure Lane lore gets absolutely
Well,
just
Azure Lane starts at, oh fuck, we're being attacked by the Japanese Navy. Oh shit, we're getting fucking Pearl Harbored or Midway or whatever the fuck.
yeah, well,
And
yeah.
then here's the aliens and what the
Then
fuck is going on now even?
And the lolly aliens, the tentacle
Yeah.
lolly aliens attack. Yeah,
Yeah. And your entire timeline is a simulation that's actually established really early on, run by these aliens to figure out the best way to kill humanity.
and
or some shit.
actually, you're a mental projection of like the humanity's greatest thinker. And
Yeah.
actually, your soul is traveling through these projections, and actually, you're the leader of the sirens. It's
So what I'm hearing is it's the plot of the 20 years before you rescue the commander in XCOM. You're just in a simulation teaching the aliens how to win.
Yes, but you're also the commander of the aliens.
I beg
Why-
your pardon?
Yeah.
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 Don't worry about
You know
it.
what? You know what? If anyone ever tells me that Kingdom Hearts' plot is schizophrenic, I'm just going to point to that now.
No,
Yeah.
Nose. Just
No.
because else is schizophrenic doesn't mean Kingdom Hearts isn't also hilariously schizophrenic.
I mean, I'd argue that, but I did completely finish the original phone game, so I don't really have much room to stand on with that one, huh?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I didn't touch that.
I regret touching it.
I don't blame you.
I like the honesty of this story. Overlord Ancient One. This is a normal story where the MC is reincarnated in Overload World and is transported to New World, like in Kanun, but due to dimensional outbreak, the world is restarted once again like DXD World. I know this is confusing, but be patient. The story will be slow pace. There will be Haram. Well, MC is transported to DXD World, so Harem is must.
Well, I'm sure there'll be a lot of haram.
25
Fucking
chapters, 3,000 words. Yeah.
I'm sorry, how many chapters?
25 chapters, 3,000 words.
Okay, I thought you said 25 chapters.
25 chapters, 30,000 words.
Yeah.
Not 3,000.
Yeah. Thank you, awesome chapter, wonderful week. 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 Thank you, awesome chapter,
Are you
wonderful week.
stuck in a loop?
No.
Thanks for the chapter and for writing.
The
This
numbers,
person
Mason.
might be.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
This
I'm
has to be
just
some guy
curious
having his
how
fucking-
much longer you're planning on dragging out Yggdrasil arc. I get it, you're setting up the character for later, but some of the chapters feel really short. Maybe it's because they're writing 1,000-word chapters, retard. Maybe it's because I like your writing and I look forward to where you go with it. Curious as to how you deal with his avatars. Like, will they all become separate entities, or you merge into a singular entity that has all of their abilities? Oh my fucking... I don't even want to know, because I just know I'm gonna start fucking frothing.
It's gonna be that Naruto, Goku, Broly, whatever bullshit that's on Twitter.
The what?
You already
know
set
what I'm
up
talking
that
about?
he is Incubus, and will they merge and turn his clan tree into New Devil Clan? How will Incubus rate translate to High School DxD? As it were succubi where they were used for cattle breeding until they died out? Is that really fucking DxD lores? They use succubus
No.
cattle breeding until they die? Yeah.
That's
I
my knowledge.
don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I don't.
It sucks stronger.
I don't think that's canon.
Fucking the
mean-
suck just makes them stronger.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know, Chief. I don't know.
I don't know if I can believe a story that unironically tells me that the succubus were fucked to death.
Yes.
That doesn't sound quite right.
Yeah,
The race known for fucking men to death were fucked to death.
yeah, the succubuses were fucked to death. I don't.
They had too much sex.
The succubi had too much sex and died.
They dried up.
I
Yeah, I don't.
mean, I guess
She had
they.
a headache.
I return to this podcast and immediately hear the succubus was fucked to death. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying the ugly bastard is the anti-succubus.
I mean-
All right.
Sneaky, I
No,
guess
no.
it's like you know water poisoning.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you drink way too much
Yeah.
water. Yeah, it's like that. Sex poisoning. Surely.
No, that
Yeah.
doesn't work with succubi.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's a
mean-
little...
Sign. Have you ever tried?
Yes,
No,
I'd
I
have you ever
haven't.
tried fucking someone to death? You
How do I
won't know it's
summon
possible to
succubus?
fuck someone to death until you try.
No,
I
not someone.
know it's
A succubus,
yeah.
specifically.
My
I
bad.
mean, it's entirely possible to fuck someone to death, but a succubus? I don't know. They were born to fuck.
Yeah.
I think they would fuck
Okay,
you
okay, hang on a
first.
second. Rednecks are born to fuck their cousins, but they die from that all the time.
Hey now, you're getting kind of close to home there.
Really? You really just gonna fire those shots with Max
Yeah.
sitting right next to you?
Max isn't a fucking hillbilly.
Hillbilly. Who the fuck are you calling a hillbilly?
The only
You.
one here who qualifies one.
I'm not qualified as a hillbilly. I'm a redneck. There is a difference.
As we
Also,
all
Max
know,
is a
you're
redneck
a
lining up.
Claydish Smith.
Also, I want to be very clear. Max doesn't qualify as a redneck. Max lives 2 hours in an unstated direction from Georgia.
What does living 2
Okay.
hours from Georgia have anything?
That's
He's,
not.
or, I'm sorry, 2 hours
hillbilly
outside
territory.
Atlanta. I meant the entirety of Georgia. I know. I just pissed off all the actual people from Georgia, Max. I apologize.
People in Georgia? No,
There are no people in Georgia.
that's not real.
Georgia isn't real. It can't hurt you.
Yeah.
I really hope it's real, cause I'm trying to go there.
Oh,
Why would you go to Georgia?
Well,
Yeah. No.
1 to see my friend, and
I-
2 to play Warhammer 40K.
I just want to make sure. Sign. You're from good old Louisiana, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Are you sure you want to keep talking shit to the Georgia boy?
I mean,
Loose ass, Anna.
you shut your whore mouth.
I mean, can you close your whore legs?
Ooh, he can't. He's
Ooh.
French.
No. Hey, fuck off.
All he knows is how to
Probably-
suck.
He's probably too fat as well. But I guess that's something you all have in common.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, well, at least we can take normal shits.
Who can't take normal shits?
I don't know. You tell me, Sneaky.
You. Norwegian supremacy over here. His garbage genes. And a weak
Oh yeah,
stomach.
because I have a stomach condition. Okay, great. Look, that's a me thing. That's not a genetic thing. That's
I
just
don't
me.
know. That might be all Norwegians.
No, I don't think so.
It must be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With my sample
Surely.
size of one Norwegians, I'm pretty sure it's all Norwegians.
All right. Sure.
Your
Well, at least
update
I'll live past the
speed
age of 16.
is impressive. Therefore, content is shortened. Overall, story-wise, chapter is accessible. Could be better if there is more content. The chapter reminds me of
Oh,
my
chapter.
Skyrim experience. When I completed
What?
a quest
Glitchy
objective,
and horribly disjointed?
Yeah.
maybe. When I
Well,
completed a
semantics.
quest objective before taking the quest and visited the quest giver afterwards for quest rewards. Brilliant story. Yes, I like story very much. As an appreciation of hood read.
Of a hood.
What?
I
Huh?
think he means good read. But
No, he
I
meant
think
hood
I-
read.
well, he wrote hood read.
He obviously
I-
meant it.
Sure.
He was reading it in the hood.
Probably just a
People don't make
typo?
mistakes. No, that never happens.
Probably.
No, it almost.
Oh, yeah, here we
assuredly
go.
does.
Hood books are books written in Ebonics.
Oh God.
God. But
Ain't no god here.
wouldn't someone need to read in order to read hood books?
Yeah, well, no one ever said they were popular. Indeed. Anyway, sad to say, but I could skip this entire arc and not miss anything. Oof. Chapter title is misleading. I was thinking, is he really gonna go to World Eins went to? Okay, so I mean, it's just a garbage story. Yeah, we all kind of knew that much, but how bad is it really? I am kind of curious now. I have the impression of floating. It has odd feeling, but also cozy feeling. I
The
simply
impression
wanted...
of floating, huh?
Yes, the impression of floating. I simply want to continue to feel that way. I follow the current in peace as a result. This is first time I've experienced this, and although I'm aware that I could be dreaming, I didn't open my eyes because something told me not to, or maybe I just can't. My memory is very, let's say, sketchy, like I have no memory of my name or previous residence. But I do know that the reason I passed away was because of TruckCon. The real question is, however, why the hell I am even here? If everything goes according to our old script, a Rob will materialize in front of me and grant my wish. You're having fun over there, aren't you? I did not panic suddenly when I heard a strange but majestic voice. Semicolon. Instead, I casually opened my mouth to say, as if I was expecting him.
And then the second they opened their mouth, the Rob shoved a giant dick in it. End of story.
I
Best
mean,
author, no complaints.
Winner of the SAG Award.
Come on, Sneaky, you gotta admit, we just crafted a much more compelling narrative than whatever the fuck the author was about to say.
Yeah, it was so compelling, I already blanked it out of my mind.
Just like this author's story.
Yeah. I'll be giving you 5 wishes! Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of
5.
wishes.
Bro, what kind of glorious fate did this man have? The Truck-kun deserves 5 wishes. By the way,
goddamn.
also just a minor thing that I didn't experience in Baldur's Gate until I was playing the evil fuck you path.
Yeah.
Sneaky, did you ever piss off the Lich Queen like super hard
In what?
in Baldur's Gate 3? In
Oh, I know what you're talking about when you do that.
yeah, the Lich Queen, like when you go to meet the Inquisitor, when she appears for the first time and you tell her to go fuck herself, essentially.
Spoiler, don't do that.
I haven't played Baldur's
Absolutely.
Gate.
Shit, that's right. You're waiting for it to be patched. Anyway,
Yeah.
What
TLDR, there's a Lich, and if you piss them off enough, they say, I wish you to die, and if you have the subtitles on, they have italicized wish, and then you just fucking die.
Oh, you're in Act 1, the very
Oh
end of
god,
it.
no, that's the evil playthrough. But it's great because I'm just like, hey, wait a minute. Did you just... This motherfucker used... I pissed this motherfucker off enough to use wish to kill me.
Yes. That's the Gith Yankee quote-unquote goddess.
It's hilarious. I'm just like, you know what? This is one of my favorite uses of wish. Someone mouths off to you in the conversation, I wish you were dead. Ha! What's that gonna...
Power word! Death!
It's even better than power word death because it's just...
Oh, I know, you just die,
Wi-
yeah, I'm aware.
Wish! For anyone who hasn't played D&D, Wish is a 9th level spell which wizards have limited casts of, and this person used it to kill you.
Yep.
Once again,
could-
she is not a god and therefore must die horribly.
Yep.
They could resurrect the dead. They could open permanent gates between reality, have untold wishes, gain invincible powers. And what do? They wish your ass dead.
Yeah, reasonable.
Understandable.
What the fuck did you just link? Anyway. Wow, this is happening, I thought. Is there any restriction on what I can wish? I asked to confirm the limit of my wish. You can't wish for anything that is outside the multiverse level. You can't wish for more wishes. You cannot wish to become an all-powerful god. However, anything lower is possible. Is there anything you want me to do after my reincarnation? Why do you ask? Well, for starters, I read in a lot of stories that typically when you get wishes like these, the wish giver wants you to do something in exchange. The voice just laughs. Nothing of that sort. You just have to live your life. Also, by the way, I am reading a story now. It's a Fallout Skyrim crossover. It's specifically a Fallout 3 into Fallout 4. Sorry, no, Fallout 3 into New Vegas into Skyrim crossover, where the lone wanderer from Fallout 3 ends up becoming the courier in Vegas, and then ends up in an experiment on a Dunwich obelisk, getting yoinked by Hermaeus Mora from Skyrim, and then brought into Skyrim. And specifically, the reason why he's not some sort of puppet of Hermaeus Mora in this whole scenario is because Dagon, the god of destruction and chaos, sees what Hermaeus Mora is doing and is like, oh, Lamau, this will be hilarious. Steals...
I just have to fuck with this a little bit, huh?
Yeah, steals the Fallout character, and the Fallout character's like, oh, yeah, and what do you want from me for, saving me from that guy? And Hermaeus Mora is like, literally, nothing. Because the thing is, you can't stop being you. And the second I place you on Tamriel, you're gonna do everything I want you to, because you can't help yourself.
Based.
Damn.
Can you link me
Powerful
that?
logic.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'll link you to it afterwards. Yeah. And he's like, fuck.
Man, I've always loved Hermaeus Mora. He's such a funny villain. Like,
That was Mayrun's Dagon.
or Mayrun's Dagon, sorry.
Yeah, he's like, I don't even have to do anything. I don't have to puppet you. I don't even have to manipulate you. All I have to do is place you on Tamriel and watch.
What do you mean? You just have to watch. Yeah, literally every Fallout character is just a walking avatar of destruction.
Yeah, especially when the character is some, moral high horse, democracy is superior to monarchy, take down all monarchies sort of character.
I mean, yeah, really gotta look. I'm just gonna say this: democracy is a real fucking mess in the Fallout universe. Not that any of the monarchies that we've seen are any better, but
Yeah. It's like, look, okay, political systems, they all suck. Because political systems are created by people, staffed by people, run for people.
I mean, it's like that one fucking Indian guy once said.
You mean the
Democracy is for the people, of the people, by the people, but the people are retarded.
Yes. But it's all political systems, though. It's like even the monarchs are still people. Maybe a little bit better educated and less interested in wealth accrual because, they're already the most richest.
There are legitimate arguments for monarchies over democracies.
Yeah.
Some political systems are more retarded than others, though.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously. Yeah, so duh, no shit. It's
That's
just
more obvious to some people.
well, I mean, those people are the reasons why democracies are shit.
Commies aren't people.
Yes, also true.
Very true.
Yeah, power word kill is pretty good.
our word kill is excellent.
I actually had a great D&D moment where our druid was mouthing off to some lich that showed up, and the lich just like, shut the fuck up, dude. You literally can't comprehend my plans. And the druid keeps mouthing off to him, and so he just looks at the druid and says power word kill, and the druid just fucking dies.
Oh no.
I mean, listen, as I've said time and before, the absolute favorite character I have in any D&D story is Wizard of Godlike Power using magic for petty shit.
Yes. The druid, Lupine? Yes, Lupine. He
My
thought
name is Elminster, whatever the fuck Elminster's last name is. I have the blessing of Mistra herself. I can use a near unlimited amount of magic. And you want to know what this fucker does with that? You know what he does? He goes on fucking worldwide wine tasting tours.
yes,
Honestly based.
based.
Sounds right.
It's incredibly based. He's just one of my favorite characters because I could go around solving problems.
But then I would be known as a problem solver, and I can't have that.
Then I'd be known as a problem solver, and nobody will leave me
Instead,
the fuck
Become
alone.
known as a problem creator.
Exactly.
If I spend all my time solving problems, that's less time for being my goddess's side hoe.
Also, kings literally pay him to fuck off.
Yeah. I have decided to
A,
stop using my
100%
powers
correct.
for
B,
good.
Sneaky,
I will
don't
now use them
forget.
for evil.
Yeah, don't forget the important part where a goddess uses him just as a hoe,
Yeah.
and he's like, "I'm on board with this."
Yeah. I mean, hey, why not?
That is also the same deity that turned him into a woman.
Yep.
For thinking he was good at sex.
Yep.
What?
Yeah. It was temporary.
Controlling.
Well, okay, hang on. Temporary was. You are correct in that it was temporary, but it was like 30 years.
Yeah.
So
Temporary.
not a short span of time.
Yeah, short for Elminster.
Well, not at that point. At that point, he'd only been alive for like what?
30 years.
30 years?
Yeah.
Something like that? Like
it was literally, I'm pretty sure it was quite literally you've lived, 30 some years up until this point as a guy. You think you're good at sex. Now you will live that equal amounts of time as a woman to learn how much you don't know or some shit.
you think you are my gift to women, bitch.
Actually, all she had to do was say power word bitch, and he became.
I mean, you're not wrong, but let's be clear. That's a power open only to deities.
Yes.
Wizards cannot obtain that one.
Power word bitch. You say
No, they do
as you
this.
T-pose at the person.
Power
But
word,
yeah, listen,
42%.
the old Forgotten Realms books
Yeah,
are fucking unhinged, and I love them.
they are utterly unhinged. Yeah.
We're gonna take 30 seconds, or not 30. We're gonna take like 30 or 40 chapters out of Elminster's journey to become the biggest wizard in the universe as a chosen, and we're going to talk about the fact that he doesn't like having a period, but he does like getting fucked on his back.
Oh Lord.
It doesn't go into quite that much detail, but it is not too far off, right, Sneaky?
More or less. Oh my god. This dude literally straight shit wishes for the Wisdom King Raphael Great Sage thing from Slime. Wishes to have near infinite luck. Whatever that means. Future sight, and then all of his powers are soulbound to his soul, and he wants a giant monster dungeon that he's the dungeon lord of. Man, that's cringe. Shit's fucking cringe.
But why though?
Suffer, that's why.
Why is Odin
worse
taking
than
the
Rome.
fucking...
Man's got places to be. What are you gonna hate?
Public transit, man.
if I did live to old age and I got a crow or a raven and trained it, and then I would just acquire a spear and wear an eye patch and say fuck it.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, theoretically, that's not too difficult. They're exceptionally intelligent among birds.
Yeah, honestly, it would be even better if I would just constantly play like fucking, like tea leaf reading videos around the Raven. So a large majority of its dialogue ended up being regurgitated tea leaf readings.
No one would know what your deal is, but maybe like 2 of the nerdy kids
Oh yeah, absolutely.
in the local
And the funniest part is that there's basically no laws about carrying melee weapons around non-city areas. And even in most cities, you can just carry a sword around. Amusingly, the only melee weapons that really have laws around them are knives.
Well, because here's the thing: the sword is clearly visible.
Yeah, a spear even more so.
Sounds like people in New York need to start carrying spears.
And they're gonna. What else we got here? We got the light born in the darkness. Naruto is reborn into DxD in Extra Demon Clan before start of War Heaven and Fallen watches he regain past memories and later become leader he was always meant to be. That's right, massive fucking harem. January 6th was an even darker moment for America than 9/11. Okay.
Wood chipper.
Yep. High School DxD, the son of Sparta. I think we've read this one before. Oh yeah, the demon named Sparta. Drake Redgrave.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's painful. I don't like that.
Yeah, Drake Redgrave. Fate beyond humanity. In a world where all can be real, what does it mean to be human? Probably being a human.
No.
What's the meaning of humanity? Well, if you want to be real here, if you want to get a real serious philosophical hour here, what's the real meaning of humanity? Kill, death, murder, fuck.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Oh, not necessarily in that order.
No.
What did he mean by this?
Yeah. If you want to get some real serious philosophical on that shit, it's like, I'm sorry to hate. I hate to break this to you, Mr. Philosophizer, but we have the answer to what is humanity, and the answer is we're just really good at killing.
We are apex predators. We're really good at murdering the shit out of things and fucking.
No, I will say, probably the only good thing that ever came out of Reddit is I got into an argument on Reddit one day about how humanity isn't really can be considered an apex predator because we're not actually really part of any sort of predation circle. Because not only do we predate on literally everything in the circle, but we kill things that we don't eat, and also there's a bunch of shit that will hunt us for food. So it's like you can't really say we're apex predators because apex predators don't get hunted, but we do. But we agreed at the end of this really long argument we had that a acceptable alternative for apex predator for humanity is supreme max murderers.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we thought that was a good compromise because yeah, we kill a lot of shit.
It's very simple.
Sometimes
If
food.
it bleeds, we can kill it.
And I mean, like a great example of this is the fucking mammoth death pits that we found, where it's like, yeah, humans they found out that there was like a cliff nearby, And they just drove all the mammoths off the cliff because it was funny. And we
I mean,
know,
to be fair, it was good eating, Sneaky.
well, that's the thing though, is we have evidence that they never were eaten. We just drove them off the cliff because it was funny.
For lols. Well, they're down there. How do we get down there? What, who said anything about getting down there? I just wanted to watch them run off a cliff.
Yeah, literally.
Big splat.
It echoed for miles.
Like giant raindrops falling.
Rat
I think I'm gonna call it a
self-tamed.
night here.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling too good.
Good.
Good night.
Illness. Yeah,
Are
have
you
a good one,
sure
lads.
you don't want to
See you next
hear
time.
about Trickster in Devil Game by David 263686438883268363?
Yeah, I'm fairly sure I don't want to hear about that.
Oh, okay.
Have a good one, lads.
Yeah. My teenage high school romantic comedy can't be this perverted. The infamous loner and future house husband has somehow found himself reborn into DXD. How will he adapt and free himself from his new attention-seeking air quotes friends? Sneaky LARPing as a number station? Yeah. Yeah. Know it. You know it. Infamous Dragon Emperor, that's right. This is infamous high school DXD crossover. This is your arena now, Max.
No, you leave Infamous alone.
And the author's name is Pravis666.
Okay, cool. We have an edgy boy, huh?
What would happen instead of dying or have become reincarnate as devil, that instead, but if Issei latent power as conduit would awaken and would allow him new lease on life as power superhuman, trying to find his way as powerful conduit in making. And this is that story and all misadventure that come of it. Rated M for mature themes and violence, and Issei fucks Akia.
Okay. Well, first
Okay.
off, some conduits just straight up have useless powers.
Yeah.
Second, if he's going to be competing in the realm of demons and DXD, he's gonna need a couple years to get up to anything resembling survivable.
Yeah.
There aren't any shards just laying around for him to absorb.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget, like, some conduits can absorb shards and others, they're just shit out of luck. Like, you're basically in one of three camps as a conduit. You can use shards and train, you can just train and that'll be enough, or you're just shit out of luck and you're stuck with whatever your power is. You
Well,
can't
no,
actually prove it.
the fourth is that you get lucky and you can actually absorb your energy source like Cole did with absorbing the power out of several power generators instead of shards,
Well,
like
yeah,
large
but
sources of power.
yeah, but okay. The fourth camp is you better hope you get a good power like electricity, because
Yeah.
Yeah,
guess what we have in the modern 21st century.
lots of electricity.
Actually, my favorite part about Infamous 1 and 2, this was a fun little exploit. Cole had like a 1-to-4 ratio of power generation. He could charge up small like appliances and then absorb 3 times the amount of power from it to recharge himself.
Yes, that was
in gameplay.
hilarious. It was great. It's like, hey, let me recharge.
But yeah, this doesn't work unless you have someone who is somehow trained to like beast levels of conduit, and by beast I mean literally you are a walking apocalypse. So this story doesn't really work.
Yeah, well,
And
but
the-
Max,
the-
what if he got the conduit power to absorb devil power?
Oh, fuck off.
I'm pretty sure that he becomes an immediate KOS target.
Oh boy, actually, yeah.
Like, oh hey, wow, this dude just took. Oh no, this dude just took Koneko's devil power. Okay, we need to kill him before he absorbs anyone else.
Kill him quick, yes. Or he could absorb Fallen Angel power, in which case, oh look, he's a new weapon.
Now he's a super KOS by the other two factions.
Oh yeah. I mean, no matter what you do, if you absorb something else's power, you're fucked.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would
yeah.
need to know what his power is supposed to be, because like, there's varying types. Some people can absorb certain elements. Hell, if you're really lucky, your power unlocks time travel capabilities, and then your younger self can just absorb your power and also gain your memories and experience.
Oh
in
yeah,
one
by the
go.
way, also arbitrarily, Vasco Strata, the most powerful human in the world, is just randomly Issei's grandfather now.
Oh, that's
Excuse you?
Yeah,
some tells me that's not normal.
no.
Is that a retcon?
Oh yes. Let's see here.
Apparently, he's a talented artist and wants to leave Japan and head to the United States to become a comic book artist.
Let's see. Yeah. Issei showed his grandfather dressed in ruby and gold Warhammer 40k power armor slaying demons. Good job, Issei. You have fantastic talent. One day I will go to the US and make a comic book. His two biggest dreams were be comic book artist and find someone who had big boobs that he could have sex with.
Yes, this sounds like you say.
Well, at least it's not a harem.
Yeah.
GD. Blah blah blah. Kuo. Blah blah blah. Come on. Tell us what his fucking power is. Are you certain there's a conduit in Japan? Positive. Lightning storm happening, Kuo. Oh wow, he's a lightning conduit.
Like what?
I mean, as if there were any better kind of conduit.
Well, Cole McGrath was mentioned, so it could be a blind by the author, one that may not be well written.
A what by the author?
A blind, or no, I don't remember the word right now. It's been a long day. My brain is fucking fried right now.
Yeah.
But the author's setting up a feint, so to speak,
Maybe.
making it seem like Issei has electricity as his conduit power when it's actually Cole McGrath introducing himself to this small city for some reason. Also, lightning, just leave it as electricity. Like, Cole, as an electricity user, was still able to absorb lightning blasts and unleash them.
Yes, that was
It
hilarious.
nearly cost him his life the first time he tried, but, he survived.
In
Got better.
Infamous 1 or 2?
Infamous 1. That was how
I
you
was
get
like-
the lightning blast originally, I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
was
well,
you could
considering
try
that
to
the
put
rest
it
of the
in.
chapters are all lightning and electricity based puns, electrical superpowers. Yeah, he's literally just has Cole's powers.
Well, are we gonna link this one in the chat?
Yeah, sure. Want to read it?
I
No,
will
no,
skim
but we're gonna read it
through
anyway.
if I remember. But
Let's see what else we got here. We got Pilgrimage of Heaven. A Fate Stay Night story crossing with DXD. The determination of a man who wants to better humanity. Featuring no notable main characters and a bunch of side characters from various Fate stories. Ah, yes, I see. So basically useless and garbage. Got it.
Well, that depends. I mean, he could have the Gotcha King.
My romantic comedy as a fallen angel is wrong as expected. A fallen angel with a Longius. Okay. Sure, buddy.
But a fallen can't have a Longinus.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
This one can, apparently.
Hogwarts DXD. A fateful kiss, a shit in face. A dragon emperor rises
Sorry,
again.
a what?
What?
Excuse you?
No, what?
No.
Yeah. What?
Could you repeat that last thing? The second to last thing?
Yeah, dragon emperor rises again.
And the other one?
Fateful kiss.
And the
No,
one
before
between
that.
theirs.
Hogwarts DXD.
After that.
A fateful kiss.
Before that. And before the other one.
DXD.
Stop fucking bouncing around
Just
the
read the whole
Say it.
Look, I knew what I was doing. It's not like I didn't know I was playing along with a stupid fucking joke.
Eva Shinobi Kaiser Knight is the author.
What?
Yeah.
My fucking ears.
Get in the giant robot, Squire. Get in.
Die.
And make sure to hail Hitler on your way out. A fateful kiss, a shift in fate, a dragon emperor rises again on the fateful day of Dementor attack on Harry Potter's life changed forever. A deception come undone, a bond strengthened, a heart beating. Now watch as Harry rise through world of devil, angle, and fallen angels as Red Dragon
shit,
Emperor
not
born
angles,
Wizarding
brah.
World, yet reborn
angles?
devil by House of Bale. That's right,
The
Rias
most
just
dangerous
happens
of
to
all
show
wizard
up and
enemies,
save
man.
Harry. Yep, this is another one of those good stories, so I hear. Oh,
Good, quote unquote.
yeah, it's one of them good stories. High School DxD, but Mandalorian. In this story, Naruto Fett.
Sora?
Perish.
Naruto Fett is a new race of hybrid DNA made of devil, angel, human DNA, which shouldn't be possible, but it was did because Minato Fett was infamous bounty hunter with Mandalorian armor he found in Temple of Prophecy, but deciding to take it. What will happen in the story? Find out and
Shut
read
up.
it.
Shut up. Oh
Every
my.
word you say makes it worse. Stop
I'm taking
talking.
a significant amount of sand damage here, boys.
A significant amount, he says.
Yeah.
Hit it again.
Yeah, yeah, this is a good story, boys. I'm feeling it in my bones. Reviews. I love this story. Nice chapter. Great work. Hope to read more. Interesting. I hope Naruto want to use code named till he reveal himself to everyone. I would suggest he uses Boba Dinjin. Since he could go by Mando, in Bad Batch, we find out Omega is Boba's sister, so would Naruto, who is basically Boba Fett. have a sibling that Minato hid since he couldn't trust Satan faction to use her. Good work, Xiao.
Did I just have a stroke?
I'm wondering the same thing, honestly.
I think I just did. Woohoo! Holy shit! Sign. You got any other good reviews recently? Good PMs?
No,
Anything?
thankfully.
No. Okay.
Nothing to wash the cringe away.
I see.
It's got to be something.
Can we get a re-upload of this story with some paragraph spacing and proper formatting? Your content is fine, but it hurts to read.
Don't lie.
I don't know about that one. Interesting, so Naruto gonna start his own Mandalorian clan, kind of like fourth faction, which I think is him and Ajuka was talking about.
Fucked up.
Will there be clans like in Star Wars the show, or like the Clan War and Clan Kairies, where Naruto little Mandalorian army but get bigger, plus will Darksaber to their show that Naruto ruler of his new group when he escapes Sarlacc pit?
Imagine making the Darksaber because, oh, the Mandalorian army can't actually resist lightsabers. Lightsabers have to be really cool, guys.
What?
Yeah, no. The
What?
entire thing with that was Beskar completely no sells it, and by the way, we have shotguns, so get fucked, Space Wizard.
Why the fuck is Naruto in a Sarlacc pit? What?
He needed that solacy.
Shut the fuck up.
Boomer123. Bro, speech patterns you're doing is annoying. I feel like I'm reading a script instead of a book. I give it try, maybe change format. Was interested until I saw format. Summary seems hella sketchy. How bad could it be? Oh.
Word said before
Oh.
finding out how bad it is.
Oh. Ah. Those are words. Yup. Those are words. Yup, that's dialogue. That's dialogue. Time skip 10 years later. Yup, that is dialogue. Also, Seraphal is a cradle robber.
I mean,
That's
yeah, we
canon.
kind of knew that.
Except, she's a Syscon cradle rubber, canonically.
Oh, it gets even worse because okay, so this is apparently taking place before Christianity.
Does that make it worse?
See.
Because it makes it worse because it's taking place before the Great Heaven War. And Seraphal is like 12, and so is Naruto, and that's why they're dating.
Wait, no, she wouldn't have even been born at that time.
I don't know, man.
Like in the lore, that war went on for hundreds of years before the current devils, the current Satans were born.
Bro, I don't know what you want me to tell you. This author is schizophrenic. and also is ramming Seraphol dating Naruto down everyone's throat. And yeah, the author is just straight up including Star Wars tech as something Minato discovered and replicated. And apparently God himself made Beskar.
What?
And oh my god.
Yes. Apparently.
The armor, the armor sat in a temple with the inscription of whoever wears this armor
Shut up. I don't
No.
even want to know what it fucking says.
will die, but the son of whoever wears this armor will become God.
What?
Hmm.
What? No. What?
Yeah,
What retardation is this?
I don't know. I don't know. I've seen chatbots write more coherently than you.
That's an insult to the chatbots, honestly.
The fact that you are literate enough to manage to post this story brings great shame upon you and your family for 30 generations.
That's a little rude, isn't it?
Was their continued existence?
Curse of Ra upon you.
All right, roll your d6s to see if it lands.
I rolled a 3, unfortunately.
Does Curse of Ra care about armor saves?
Probably not. It is Curse of Ra.
Okay, now hang on. Look, it's not Searing Doom. It's not doing damage based on your armor save, Nose. You should be fine.
Well, I'm not the one that's being cast by. I'm not the one who's being
Ken
casted on.
Take. What the fuck? Wait, how does he move his wrist? What the fuck? Kyubi eyes? This is Ryu 10's tail. 10 tail. Star Wars Phantoms. Or a species of a spectral force known to massacre starships.
Yeah, that's canon.
What do you,
That's canon, but still canon.
what do you mean Star Weirds are canon?
I mean, they're canon. You haven't heard of these things?
I've literally never heard.
It's like the actual big bad is not Darth Vader or Palpatine or anything. It's some critter, a force critter. You remember the extended universe, the cartoons, right? Where they had those three, the three force beings, right?
Yeah.
The embodiments of the dark, the light,
Yeah,
and
the father, the son, the daughter, yeah.
yeah, okay. They have a maid The maid is actually the bad guy because she takes a dip in both pools because she was lonely. And she becomes a force monstrosity. Oh, and the even bigger big bad than that
Oh,
is the
it
you
became
or
the Abeloth or whatever.
Yes, that the Abeloth.
What?
And then there's the Yuzong Vong, who
Well, the
are
Yuzon Vong
extragalactic invaders.
yeah, extra galactical. Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Who may or may not be completely divorced from the Force.
They
don't
are
know
most
anymore.
completely force immune.
Yeah. Well, you know what they aren't immune to?
Bullets.
Bookshot.
We are
I mean,
immune to your pathetic force. Oh, really? Have you ever heard of a shotgun? We have no need for such. Welcome to the galaxy, bitch.
Oh yeah,
More
hey,
than
no,
others.
hang on.
Yeah.
Can I remind everyone about Lando and his fucking his fucking YV HK droids and how amazing those were?
Sure. Go ahead.
He made a series of droids for the explicit purpose of hunting the Yuzon Vong. And they were the big thing about them was, oh, we can detect them when they're using their fancy bioorganic disguise. In the middle of the test, one of the HK droids just immediately turned on one of the people there for the presentation, shot him through the fucking stomach, and said, Yuzon Vong detected.
Nice.
Then they peeled it off, and they're like, well, shit. There was a different one that was on the training grounds and was like, "Hey, I smell Vong," but of course the weapons were in training mode, and it's like, weapons insufficient to penetrate Yuzon Vong armor, resorting to manual, and it proceeds to crush its fucking head like a grape.
Nice.
Just a reminder, made by Lando. Good Lando, not weird robosexual Donald Glover Lando. Back when, they allowed Lando to have an actual fucking wife.
Oh yeah, that was so fucking weird. Fucking
By the way,
reptile.
You
Tendra.
mean he's not married to his ship?
No, Tendra is an extraordinarily underrated character in that universe, by the way.
Yeah, well, either way, I'm gonna go find the Curse of Ra real quick so I can copy paste this shit.
You're gonna learn how to cast it now?
Yeah, without the picture. Ah, yes, here we go.
What the fuck? Oh,
All
thank God, all I see is little squares.
Wait. How the fuck do you not see it?
I don't have that font installed. Our
Neither do
Discord doesn't have it.
I. Oh. Well, I mean, I don't have the Curse of Ra font installed either, and I can still see it.
Perhaps he's lying in the hopes that the Curse of Ra will pass him by.
Indeed. Curse
Foolish.
of Ra.
Anyway, I'm getting dinner. Fuck this shit. I'm not listening to it any longer.
Yeah, it's fair enough, boys and girls. I'll see you all on Friday because there's always more and it always gets worse.
Oh!